New numbers are shedding light on the ongoing fight against opioid abuse. Recent data from the CDC shows overdose deaths dropped in 2023. That decline continued into the first half of 2024. Well, the national year-to-year decline in opioid-related deaths was just over 17%. Here in Georgia, that figure is even more dramatic, a drop in deaths of nearly 25%, with nearly 500 less deaths from opioids in 2024 than in the year before. Well, in a statement, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says, quote, although overdose deaths are starting to decline, opioid-involved overdoses remain the leading cause of drug-related fatalities. This administration is going to treat this urgent crisis in American health as the national security emergency that it is. But even with that progress, not everyone is feeling confident about this. Some public health experts worry that recent CDC layoffs could undo the progress that we've made. We spoke with Professor Stephen Patrick, who leads Emory's Department of Health Policy and Management. He's also a former senior policy advisor for the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy, and he told us that these cuts could slow down the momentum that we're finally seeing in this fight.
One of the things I worry about are all the cuts that we saw yesterday might lead to some backtracking of the progress we've made. Just for example, the injury center at CDC was one of the groups that was targeted. We don't know how this will play out, but Georgia alone, Georgia Department of Health gets $4.2 million from the injury center to fight overdose. So we don't know exactly where this is heading.
And you can watch that full interview right now on 11 Alive Plus. Professor Patrick spoke with Chesley McNeil today on The Take. Today's episode is streaming right now, and you can watch The Take live weekdays at 9 a.m. on 11 Alive Plus. Just download it to your TV and watch for free.